This Bonds campaign is so clever, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons why their marketing team need a raise right now. We all grew up with Robert Irwin, but there's probably a large portion of the population that wouldn't really know who he is by looking at him. Having the wildlife in his photo shoot has given further context to who he is, also reminded people that he's continuing the legacy of his late father, Steve Irwin. They have done this in such a way that has brought on shock factor, because this is so out of character for what we have been socialized to know about Robert Irwin. So that brings us to the Bonds campaign. This partnership will give them positive association and alignment with an Aussie icon, which is a great thing for their brand, because if people think about Bonds and Robert Irwin in the same, they think, wow, this was such a fun campaign, and they think fondly of the brand. When you're in marketing, you want to give the public something to talk about. You want them to be able to make jokes. You want them to be making videos like I'm making right now. Giving people the ability to have double entendres and things in a shoot that have double meanings can be so clever, because this also allows publications to pick it up with fun headlines that make people stop and go, hang on a second. Like here, Robert Irwin gets his snake out in Bonds campaign. No, not that one. This is funny. It's fun. You can see he's sitting with a snake. This kind of stuff is what gets you great PR. Another one, Robert Irwin poses in his underwear with a huge snake. Like, it's funny. It's really funny, because what are you thinking? We all saw the impact of this Calvin Klein campaign with Bad Bunny, and Bonds is following in the footsteps. I think this kind of stuff is what stops the internet. Bonds, being an Australian brand, has done the correct thing with bringing in an Aussie icon that we all know, putting him in a position that we are not going to expect, and it makes people talk about it. This campaign slogan is brilliant. It is so brilliant. I just have to it's an Australian campaign with an Australian icon wearing an Australian underwear brand made for Down Under. I love this so much. It's so simple, but it's so effective. Finally, you get the full circle moment. You see the ad on your social media. They've even got the ad in store as well. You go in store, you see they have a specially curated section of the store dedicated to this campaign. You can see how they've got the nods to Robert for the enclosures for animals. It brings us back to the core of the Down Under element. Australia, iconic Australian brand, iconic Australian personality. They have done this perfectly. I love everything about this campaign. I'd love to know your thoughts if you've got anything else they should do or what they could have done differently, but I would say this is a 10 out of 10. Congratulations to the marketing team. You guys have done an amazing job, and I can't wait to see what's next.